Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Cook Stuff. So, the other day I was doing a little browsing in a gourmet store within a department store, and I found a few things in the markdown section that I thought I could put together very nicely. And as for the rest of the ingredients, I already had them in the house, so it seemed like kind of a no-brainer. This is not something I have ever really tried making before, and I'm not sure it's going to work, but we're going to give it a try anyway. So, tonight, we are making spaghetti chanpon. What's that mean? Well, I will show you as we go through the ingredients. Let's take a look at those and see what we're working with. Here are the ingredients for tonight's pasta dish. We have some fresh pasta, which I've never actually tried making before. I've got some arrabbiata pasta sauce, which is supposed to be spicy. And finally, I have some chanpon toppings. These are ideally for a Nagasaki type of noodles. This is different kind of fish and things like that in colorful varieties. And we're going to put those in the pasta. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. I've only got one burner, so we're going to have to get creative tonight. The first thing we're going to do is to put some of this sauce in the saucepan and heat it up until it's hot. We're going to let that bubble and heat up a little while longer, and then we're going to set it aside. Next up is the pasta. Now, I put a huge amount of salt into this water. We're going to let it boil, and while we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and work on the pasta. So according to the package, they want you to kind of gently work this pasta to kind of separate it since it's a little bit clumped up in the package. So I got 3 packages of this. I'm going to go ahead and start that now. All right, the water's boiling. Let's go ahead and add the pasta. It recommends we cook it for about 3 minutes. That's a lot more spaghetti than I thought there was going to be. I may need more sauce. Anyway, let's go ahead and cook this for about 3 minutes. While we're doing that, we're going to boil some water in my electric kettle and then put it into a container and heat up the chanpon toppings in their bags. That way, they're ready to go when the spaghetti is. Both of my chanpon topping containers are covered in what was just now boiling water. We're going to leave those in there for a few minutes, and I think I'm going to need a little more sauce. Let's go ahead and heat that up. So while my sauce heats up, we're going to go ahead and drain the noodles off in my strainer here. All right, my sauce is hot. My spaghetti is in a container, and I think these things are done too. Let's go ahead and combine everything. Well, there's my completed spaghetti chanpon, and here is my portion. But we are not quite done yet. We're also going to add a little bit of this powdered cheese to the top. All right. Moment of truth. I have here a bowl of fresh pasta with arrabbiata sauce and chanpon toppings. A little bit of powdered cheese on top just to round it out. I have no idea how this is going to taste. I can definitely smell the chanpon toppings. They have kind of a little bit of fishy odor. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but let's give it a try. See how it tastes. As you can see, I'm using my chopsticks for this because, it's like half a Japanese dish anyway. Let's get a bite of this spaghetti first. All right, so. Okay, that's good. That's actually pretty decent spaghetti. I like it. Sauce is a little bit spicy, but not so spicy that it blows you away. But, of course, in order to make this truly an Italian-Japanese fusion, we're going to need to get some of these chanpon toppings in a bite. All right, so. All right, well, that's definitely an unusual combination, but I'm not saying I don't like it. It's actually not too bad. I think we need a little bit more. Let's get some of this green stuff. I don't even know what half of this is. The round things may or may not be squid, and I don't love squid, but I think eating it with a whole bunch of pasta might actually change the flavor. Yeah, let's get one of these green things here. All right. Yeah, man, that's not bad. It's just basically some spicy spaghetti with a little bit extra tossed in, but it definitely adds to the presentation. You got the green, you got the pink, a little bit of brown on top of the red and white. So, as I said, this was kind of a spur-of-the-moment whim. I just happened to see these 2 things in the same spot, in the same store, half price, and thought, why not? What can I do with these? And I already had the pasta sauce and the powdered cheese, so it was really just a matter of throwing everything together. So, I think I can call this a qualified success. You know, all I really did was just made spaghetti and put some extra crap into it. And if you can't find chanpon toppings, I'm honestly not sure what to tell you. You could probably get just some basic surimi, you know, that artificial crab stuff, and heat that up and use it. Wouldn't be quite the same, but pretty similar. Anyway, I got a bunch of this bowl left, and I've got a fair amount behind me, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. But, as always, I appreciate you guys stopping in. I will see you in the next video. There we go. Check that out.